All right, so today we are at Rivian. We're gonna be checking out the R1S, and I'll get my perspective. I know it's a little pretty bright, so it's a little overexposed, but check it out. It's looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Woo, that looks tight. That looks nice. So, what do you think of this car right here? Power front, power trunk, non-powered. Very cool. Woo, that's nice.
Do you actually plan on using third row at all?
The what?
You do plan on using third row at all?
Not that much. It's just a nice to have.
Well, just like if you want to go to dinner or something, so that's how you drop that. It's automatically going to put the headrest on. But from here, you see this little lip. You can actually pull this up. Ooh, and we're lowering right now.
Oh,
But yeah, so all of the seats will lay flat. What's really nice is you can actually drop your second row from back here. So if you're loading up something big, you can, drop it. Or if you're car camping or something like that.
Wow. Yeah,
that's a long car.
Isn't that cool?
Definitely load so much stuff. That's so much utility right there.
Well, and the
Damn.
fact that it's actually like straight, flat, right?
You can put anything, you can
Yes.
sleep on it, you could. It rolls your imagination.
And we actually just learned, I had a customer here, he has a truck, but he wanted to check this out. We learned, so third row, the air system actually doesn't go off until the seatbelt is latched. So then, or if it's in pet mode, it'll go
Okay.
off. But that way it's not like
Yeah, that makes sense.
utilizing
Yeah,
energy
yeah.
back there. But yeah.
But is there a way you can turn on the third row vents?
So only if seatbelt is latched or
Yeah, it's got to be a seatbelt latch.
yeah.
Or
Which
pet mode.
I kind of like though, because it's conserving that energy to not power that, right? But yeah,
That's nice.
okay, so what I want to do, I want to get you guys in and driving first, and like I said, when we get back, just because these appointments are kind of short, they're only 30 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
And then when we get back, because someone else will have to use this after us, we'll go through, walk the lot, and I'll show you some stuff.
Okay.
But I will show you how to adjust the second row right now, since we need to sit in it. I will be in passenger just to make sure I can facilitate the drive.
Okay.
Okay, so to close this, nice hard close, button right there. That's gonna lower down automatically. And let me show you, if you wanna go to that side, I'll teach you how to do the row.
Very cool.
Okay, so when these drop, they're locked. There's a button on the shoulder that you're gonna see right there. Go ahead and press that, that's gonna unlock it. It's gonna snap up and lock. And then you can change your distance from the bar in front.
Oh, these are movable too. Nice.
See? And then if you wanna change your lean to the seat, because this is kind of upright, there's that little lever. You're gonna pull up and push back.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that kind of nice?
Oh, dude, both
And then what's
slides.
nice too is you can actually drop this and have it be its own separate separator.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you guys have like skis or something like that, you can utilize that. Okay, who wants to drive first?
John, you want to drive first or me?
You can drive first.
I'll drive first.
All right. Go ahead and hop back in the driver's seat. You hop in the back, get comfy too. So that little lever again will change the lean in your seat. They're super stiff when you first start.
These handles are way more useful than the model.
Okay, so there's a little handle right here.
Put your thumb in. Cool.
Anytime that my brother.
Yeah.
All right, so let me sit in this bed. Whoa,
All right,
I'm
so
on my
first
tippy
things first,
toes.
Go ahead and adjust your seat, however you feel comfortable. And then I will teach you how to do your steering wheel and your mirrors. And then John, I'm gonna have you slam that door.
You gotta be. Oh.
The seals are super tight. Okay, seat feel good?
Yeah, I gotta pull it back.
And then the lumbar support's that round one. I always like to point that out because my 2005 Highlander definitely has that. Oh yeah. Okay, so steering wheel, you're gonna top where it says steering wheel. Rollers, left one does your reach, right one does your height. Feel good?
It's good.
And then side mirrors whenever
Height.
you're ready. Yeah, and the height is different because now you have a front screen right here, right? So I usually put my wheel a little bit higher, and then sometimes it times out.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Right?
A little higher because you have a screen.
And you'll be able to see your speed up there, and then also there's a mapping system. You can also check your tire pressure and your efficiency of the ride. Side mirror, so black buttons, black squares are actually buttons that will bring the mirror in and out. And then roller brings it up and down.
Okay. good for me.
Feel good? All right, and then this will have driver profile set up for people. Really quick, just to start us on this drive, I'm gonna keep us in standard. But I probably, like, before we hit the freeway, I'll probably drop us into sport.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So the controls very similar to your Tesla. So go ahead, put us into drive. There we go. Interest for hold, and then you're gonna start.
Regen braking's on.
Yes, and it is. I do think ours is slightly stronger than Tesla's.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have us pull left out of the gate when we get there.
Good. What's that noise? The air
That is
compressor?
the air compressor. So your air suspension uses the air compressor that's built in. So whenever it moves, it's gonna take a second to fill back, and then we will go left. But it'll kick off in a second.
Is this a turn signal?
Uh-huh. And it does do the thing where if you do a soft click, it blinks 3 times for a lane switch. Then hard click will blink until you turn, or to turn it off, you do a soft click. We're gonna go right up there at the light.
It's nice.
Right. It's just so comfy. Yeah, and if you need to like change anything, you can. But we're synced up right now, so whatever you keep it out, we'll be chilling too.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll go right.
So that very truck-like feel to it.
It does. It feels different from the Model X.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
going
be
to.
honest.
I feel like the Model X too, though, very different target audience. So they're not going to be the same, right? Two different vehicles.
It's more utilitarian, which is what I really like about the Rivian.
Yeah. Well, it's a lifestyle, you know? Like, I think Tesla definitely caters to, like, luxury and...
But it doesn't seem luxurious as well.
It's pretty luxurious.
But this...
The Model X is pretty luxurious.
That one, it has the doors.
Yeah, I know, but like...
But it's a
It seems
different
like
audience.
a tech luxurious.
Yeah.
People into tech. And...
Agreed. Like, Lucid, I think, is, like, pretty luxury.
Lucid is like right on like Mercedes, BMW.
100%. Like, they have the massage chairs, they have...
Yeah, I've been in those.
Yes. But I've heard Lucid software is a little bit...
It's really bad.
Yes, that's
And it's really bad compared to Rivian
At least
by
they-
far.
Absolutely.
I've driven it and been in it.
And you're like, this kind of sucks.
Yep, it's pretty bad.
But it's expensive. So we're going to keep going straight. After that second light, there's that freeway entrance going towards San Francisco that we're going to hop on.
Okay.
And then we're going to take the Reno exit. So it's the second one after we hop on.
Okay. You'll have to remind
Yeah, I'll
me again.
remind you.
So the region braking. Yeah,
It's a little strong.
I agree. It's stronger than the 3.
What do you keep yours in, your region?
On like the highest.
The
mode.
highest. Okay,
'Cause,
yeah.
like, I'm trying to get the most,
Recharge
energy.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours is well, and also I think this is fairly heavier than the Model 3.
Oh, so how does that work exactly?
This one I think I feel like this is probably stickered at like 8,000.
Oh,
8,000 pounds?
Yeah.
That is so heavy.
It's a tank.
And the truck is 8,500.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So-
Oh, I heard on reviews though that the truck rides better than the SUV.
I don't like saying better. They ride differently,
Uh-huh.
but this one definitely drives more like an SUV.
Okay.
So, and I think that's because the SUV has about a foot shorter wheelbase.
Mhm.
So I think that's kind of what contributes to, sometimes it can be kind of described as like a boatiness of some sort. But also like any SUV that you drive is going to feel a little bit bigger on the road like that.
Yeah.
But you can also stiffen up the suspension whenever you want. I just personally don't like this. I don't like sporty suspension because like
Yeah. I mean,
like I said, I'm a car sleeper.
car sleeper, I guess.
You're gonna hit your head on the side of the window and you go on a freaking bump. But I am gonna keep us. Actually, I'm gonna drop us into sport right now. But I'm only gonna keep us in low because we're in the all terrains. But you're gonna feel a difference. And basically, what this does, it changes the accelerator behavior. So it's gonna be super torquey, super punchy.
Oh, okay.
And you're gonna feel it when we get on this on ramp, and you're gonna give it a little juice, but not crazy.
Okay, I understand what you're trying to put down. Guess I'll do that at home with my own car.
Yeah, exactly. You got an electric, so you understand.
But mine is just long range. It's like,
It's not the performance.
yeah.
Yep, we'll go in
I have a performance. It's awesome.
Do you have fun with it, or do you not really use it?
I use it. I have a Model S performance.
All right. Woo! Hit a little bird.
I thought it was.
Wow, this thing is. This thing hauls.
It's got some pickup.
That was like not even half, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that was a nice acceleration. And then we're gonna get off the second exit, so we're gonna see hardware come up, and then we're gonna go off of Reno. And then if you want to try the Driver Plus system, more than welcome to. So you see that stiffness? I'm gonna put us back on for this, and you're gonna feel a big difference on how it handles this freeway. Once down for cruise control, twice down for highway assist, which will keep you in your lane.
Take the exit out to Harvard, right?
Yeah.
So you guys don't have the side mirror blind spot?
So we have this side mirror, like with this person coming up, if your blinker's on, that's gonna light
The
up.
indicator, but like a camera?
Not the cameras, but that's stuff that we have the hardware for, so if they want to add the software for it, they can.
Yeah, I really like that.
I also really like that.
I use it all the time.
What I do really like though, because in the Model Y, I feel like you need it because of how, a lot, just the Teslas, like, because of how the roof is designed, you have very little visibility in there. So it's really nice to have that. This one, you have so much freaking visibility, you're on your shoulders. But I do hope that they add it because I do think it's really nice. And then we're going to take Reno. And then after this, we're going to get off the second exit. So not the first one you're going to see pop up immediately.
It's the second.
We'll get off El Camino. When I first did one of these in an electric vehicle, oh my gosh, it was such a learning curve, literally.
Because of the weight distribution or what?
Just the regen. Like, I didn't know how to feather properly, so I was like, what am I doing? It was so scary. And then when you go downhill for the first time in a vehicle that regens,
Oh, yeah.
it's weird. So was your Tesla your first EV?
Yeah. It's like mind-blowing change.
It's so different.
Yeah. I've driven that many gas cars before, but it's so different and like it's a good feel to me.
100%. I definitely, I don't know, it's just like, it's so effortless compared to a gas vehicle. Like, there's a lot of feedback when you're trying to accelerate in a gas vehicle.
Yeah.
But in an EV, you're just like, oh, I'm going 85 miles an hour.
Can't feel it.
Absolutely. Like, there's no effort to be given.
But yeah, some people like that. Driver enthusiasts, of course, they like that feel.
Yeah.
But I'm on the side where I don't really care for that.
Yeah, I feel that. I always feel like I'm gonna make my engine explode if I accelerate too hard. I'm like, no, we're good.
So there's some indicators on the phone. Like SOS is on. It's the orange.
SOS, so we need wiper fluid, and then this is a software thing, firmware thing that we need to fix, but it's basically, it's saying that the SOS button's not working, but it is. It's just a software thing. It's funny because like when we're doing deliveries, that'll pop up, and then as soon as the person takes delivery of the vehicle, it shuts off. So I'm like, they'll eventually get to that stuff. The software aspect of this vehicle I'm really excited for, because there's so much opportunity with vehicles like this. You can do anything.
It's good.
All right, so we're parking.
Isn't that cool?
That's pretty cool.
Got the 360 camera.
And then you'll see, so that's your
Thing is-
center line.
The wheel moving around is a little laggy
Yeah,
for my Tesla.
it's
really
pretty
smooth.
spot on.
But other than that,
You should be going slow anyways when you reverse it.
yeah, that's true.
And then you'll see that line pull up. Beautiful. Use A+ for parking.
Thank you.
And then silver button park. All right, and John, that's how you
Alright,
pop up.
I like how the you still have the.
All right, so look at these door handles. I don't know how to close it. Do you close it with the door handles? I guess close it like that. Very nice. Very nice.
All right.
All right.
More of the interior stuff.
Yeah. Do you want to see more of like functionality? Do you want to see more screen? What do you want? You want to see how high this thing goes?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be raising right now. Anytime that this is actively blinking, we're actively moving. And so when you raise, it raises in the back first, and then it'll raise in the front. And that's because when you're off-roading, you want to make sure that you always have vision in front of you, right? But let me show you some basics. So we have our cup holder right here.
Oh.
How you open this up right here, there's buttons on the front. Press that. That's going to open up this compartment.
Awesome towel.
So 2
Okay.
USB-Cs.
Pretty deep.
There.
It is. So
Alright.
we actually don't have a glove compartment, and I think this was kind of in compensation for that. If you reach between your legs, there's actually a little compartment that'll have...
Is that little compartment big enough to fit like your registration and
Yes,
stuff?
yes, and sunglasses. Literally,
Oh wow,
whatever you
yeah,
want
it's
to do.
pretty big.
And what's nice is you could like use this for like your registration and insurance, and then use that for your sunglasses.
Yeah.
or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, that's like a good setup.
And then, yeah, there's a 12 volt under here, but
Yeah.
the camp speaker.
That's
This is
Ooh
my
la la.
favorite. I love this thing so much.
It looks so well with
That's so
Rivians.
Right?
What's this for?
This is honestly what I like to do.
Hey, I
I like
heard
to put
there
my phone like
was.
this.
Oh man, my phone's too chubby.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's because you have a Samsung. That's why.
Yeah, it's the one that folds out.
You can leave it like that. And then
There you
there you go. There we go.
There you go.
And then this. Okay, this is. I do think this is an opportunity for improvement for the company.
Okay.
Is it a wireless charger here?
Yes, but I personally, it's the kind that kind of like makes your phone hot and it doesn't charge super great.
Oh.
But what I like is that people are 3D printing a really cool compartment for right here. So basically what they're doing, you know those little like circular wireless, not wireless, but circular chargers?
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're putting it right here. They're 3D printing a tray. And then what you do is in here, you hook it up to your
Oh.
USB-Cs.
Oh. Well, they have
wow.
a little.
Exactly. They have a little channel for it.
So you can even put like.
But
They thought
you
of
should
any-
like look at those like things that people are making because
Hey, USB-C. I'm
So
just
these
kidding.
are-
No way, no way.
No, okay, you know what's so funny?
I'm
I
joking.
recently learned that those are not USB-Cs. I think they're speakers or microphones.
Yeah,
For your SOS.
Oh, there's even like a black little thing right here.
That's to
Camera?
keep your eyesight. Yeah. So eventually it's gonna monitor, right?
What if you wear sunglasses? Would it matter?
Oh, it knows it's smart. Just kidding. I don't know. But yeah, other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anything. Obviously, we have
the
our
roof
camp
liner. Is this Alcantara?
It's
Or some
microfiber,
sort?
a recycled microfiber.
It's really nice. That's blacked out.
And I
Yeah.
just
It's premium.
just so soft.
I know the Ocean Coast has this as
Yeah.
light,
Yes.
which is kind of what I prefer.
It's nice. And then, you know, you just gotta keep some baby wipes on you, and then if anything happens.
Yeah, just give me your reservation.
Exactly. Okay, really quick, too. So, this is what our updates look like. So, if you do have one, your vehicle is gonna kind of scream at you about it. It'll
the
let you know
interface.
estimated time. But, thing with this, as you guys know, we don't do it where you can set it on a timer and it knows to go off. We just, when you charge up for the night, go ahead and start it. Wake up
Okay.
and with your new update.
You can see what's new and stuff.
Yeah. It's
Can we
cool.
see that?
I love.
Yeah.
I
Oh, wait.
love seeing the
I actually
patch
didn't know
notes.
this. Okay, let's see. Improved EPA. So yes, we went from 314 to 328
Ooh.
Wait for the R1S.
for both of them.
Day 20.
R1S. So it
No
does.
way,
I
328.
think that's based on the 21s, which you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So that's something
Awesome.
that's brand new. Key fob, software update, reliability for locking and unlocking. It also improves battery life.
Yeah, I love stuff like this. It's like a little gift.
Are you ready?
that's definitely not me.
Well, then we can read it then.
Look at these brakes.
Monday Light Post BF native observed.
No,
Yeah.
I think that was our previous drive. I was like, I'm not gonna read your note, but now that it's not yours.
Whoa, this is my hand. It is massive.
And then it has a sublayer to it, so we pull up on this little guy,
Ooh.
magnet back there.
my god.
But what's really nice, so this whole thing will come out super easily, and then that's
You
your
can
charge
fit
bundle.
a person in here.
You can, and then there's emergency exit just in case.
Jeez.
But this, you can fill this up with ice. You see that little one-way drain right there? So once the water starts accumulating, it'll just slowly leak out right there. Okay, and then to open and close it from the outside, you see your front camera.
See the front?
Front camera. Off to the left, about like 5 inches over, there's a rubber pad.
Okay.
There you go. And then that's gonna automatically lower down.
Yeah, that's so cool. None of the Teslas have that light.
I know. Well, and I feel like the front
It's not useful.